Good day, everyone. Welcome to this presentation of what's new at Karisma Hotels and Resorts for the month of March. I'm very happy to tell you we have really great news for this month. But first of all, before starting the presentation, let's make sure everybody's well connected to the audio. So please, if you are connected through the mic and speakers of your computer, there's no need to dial in. You just have to select the mic and speakers option in the audio box, the GoToWebinar control panel, and you will be able to enjoy the presentation. If you are calling on the phone, please make sure you have entered your access code and your audio PIN. This will take care of any background noises, and you'll be able to enjoy the presentation. Right now, I have everybody muted to avoid background noises, so please, if you have any questions through the presentation, just type them on the question box or the chat box at the bottom of the GoToWebinar control panel, and I'll be reading them at the end of the presentation and answering them as best as possible. And without anything further, if we are all ready to start with the presentation, let's begin. Let me just remind you this has been recorded in case you need to step out from your office or for those who missed it, so everyone can review this information and keep up to date with what's new at Karisma Hotels and Resorts. So let's begin with our exciting presentation for this month of March. Starting with El Dorado Spa Resorts and Hotels. At El Dorado Royal, we have an extension to the Healthy Bar. There's a brand new palapa facing the ocean right in front of the Healthy Bar that will accommodate our guests to enjoy the view of the beautiful Caribbean Sea while having breakfast and enjoying a healthy drink from our Healthy Bar. This may also be a great location for small groups to gather and meet and greet. At El Dorado Maroma, we continue with the construction of the greatest and most expected news of this resort for this year, the new Palafitos, these over-the-water suites that were announced last year in the GAVC Awards, have been in construction and will be ready by this summer. There's going to be 58 over-the-water suites. We'll have 30 of them ready by this summer, right in front of the Maroma beachfront villas. And then the other 28 will be built in front of Generations Maroma on the second half of the year to be ready by the end of the year or 2016. So at the end, you can see how advanced this construction is already, and it's gonna be like in a T shape. So you'll see at each of the sides of this walkway the over-the-water suites, and then at the end of the walkway there will be a restaurant where our guests will be able to enjoy a relaxing massage, as well as on the sky massage area, as well as breakfast and lunch with a wonderful and unique view of the Caribbean Ocean. Caribbean Grill, this restaurant had already its soft opening. We are already having a couple of guests enjoying dinner a couple of times a week on this restaurant to start testing the menu of unique gastropub experience and magnificent Caribbean creations. And this restaurant is located right above Mio, the Italian restaurant, and it will be able to accommodate up to 96 people. So right now it's again in the soft opening, and hopefully officially opening really soon for dinner as a new dinner option for all El Dorado Maroma guests. Now at Azul Hotels, we have really exciting news coming up this year with the Nickelodeon experience at Azul Hotels coming up in this summer. So here's a sneak preview what we'll be offering. We're still finalizing the details, but most of it we already have the information, and I'm going to share it with you. This program will include everything you see on the slide, and we will be featuring it at Azul Sensory Mexico, Azul Beach, and Azul Fives. So Nickelodeon will be available at all Azul hotels in Mexico, and featuring custom check-in app. So there will be a customized Nickelodeon application on iPads for the children to do their Azulitos check-in. We'll continue to offer the toy landing program. We'll also have a Nickelodeon concierge and characters in costumes at all properties, of course, from Nickelodeon. We'll have room kits available. There will be a backpack with premium amenities themed with the different characters that we'll have available in the properties. We'll have character breakfast as we used to have with Fisher Price before. Now we'll have this character breakfast with the different characters from Nickelodeon and themed food and beverage, as well as private events including birthday parties. And of course, we can't miss at Azulitos Kids Club a brand new theme, look, and feel with Nickelodeon, as well as activities program. So our special guests by Nickelodeon at Azul Hotels will be Dora the Explorer and Friends, including Boots, as well as SpongeBob SquarePants with Patrick, Star, and Gary, and Squidrob. And of course also the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles featuring Master Splinter. So this will be all the characters that we'll have in all of the properties. However, each of the Azul hotels will feature a resort ambassador. So at each of the hotels we'll have a story to follow why we have these characters here. So for example, Azul Fives, you know, it's also surrounded by jungle, there's monkeys there. So we'll have a great story saying why Dora the Explorer is starting a new adventure at Azul Fives with her best friend Boots. Boots is going to be the resort ambassador at Azul Fives. And he's come to visit his family with all the monkeys in the jungle. So we'll have a great story to go with why Dora is at Azul Fives. Same for SpongeBob in Azul Beach, which goes perfectly with the kids' ages. And well, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with all the martial arts goes perfect with the Azul Sensory Mexico concept. So each of the characters have been selected specifically to match the concept of the hotel. We'll have a story to go with it, and the resort ambassador will have its statue, a totem statue in bronze in the lobby of each of the hotels. So at Azul Beach it will be Gary, who is SpongeBob's pet. At Azul Fives it will be Boots, who is Dora's best friend, and at Azul Sensory it will be Master Splinter. This is the martial arts master of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So the Nickelodeon experience includes free of charge the guest arrival and check-in. So this is a customized check-in in a Nickelodeon app on the iPads for the children. We're also going to feature a Nickelodeon concierge that will be enhancing the Nickelodeon experience for each of our guests. And these Nickelodeon concierge will be helping our guests with the toy lending program, and as well with Nickelodeon information of the different activities and programs going on with Nickelodeon for the property, and of course introducing the different upgrade options and helping the guests with their purchases. And we'll have character appearances in all Azul hotels from all the different characters. So our guests will be able to meet SpongeBob, Dora, or the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and friends. All of this completely free of charge, part of the Nickelodeon Gourmet Inclusive Experience. We'll continue to have the toy lending program exactly as it's been working now. The kids will be able to select a toy upon check-in to bring to their room. All of these toys will feature different Nickelodeon themes and options, and they will be able to use them during their stay and find them also at Azulitos Kids Club. In Azulitos Kids Club, we'll have different theme activities by Nickelodeon, as well as, for example, in Azul Sensory Mexico, we have the Splash Water Park, so it will all be themed as well by Nickelodeon. We'll have all the decoration and inside and outside of the Azulitos Kids Club branded by Nick. And we'll also have great photo opportunities. For example, we have events like an orange carpet by Nickelodeon with a step and repeat, where we'll have all the different characters, and they will show up so the kids can take pictures with them and autographs. We may even be having contests saying, okay, so get me all the autographs of the Nickelodeon characters tonight, and we'll give you a special prize or a special gift. These kind of things are gonna be great opportunities for the kids to have fun and take photos with the characters around the property. And of course, we have the character breakfasts and theme dining options. Each of the properties will have a themed restaurant. For example, at Azul Sanctuary Mexico, since the main characters will be the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, we'll have Antonio's Pizzeria at Zócalo. At Azul Beach, we'll have at La Mancha a SpongeBob restaurant. And at Azul Fives, well, Dora is going to have her own corner at Blizzards. So each of the properties will have a themed restaurant where they can enjoy a themed experience free of charge. However, we will also have the character breakfast and dining 2 times a week for an additional charge. There's an extra cost per kid under 12 years old. The children will pay $17, and for adults there's a $29 charge per adult for a 45 to 60 minutes breakfast with the characters at the property, and of course with the food and beverage themed according to the characters. And this character breakfast and dinners will take place in a specific restaurant at each of the properties. So at Azul Sanctuary Mexico, it will be at Sabas. In Azul Beach, it will be at Chill. And at Azul Fives, we'll have a character dining and breakfast at Sea Olive. Other private events featuring Nickelodeon include different parties, including birthday parties and private dining and private events, where our guests will be able to meet and greet with the characters, as well as purchase different upgrades to the existing party packages. So, for example, we have the private Nickelodeon party birthday parties, which include a 1-hour event with one character appearing for 30 minutes. This is for a price of $250, and this includes the decor, the themed food and beverage, music, and a cake. And if our guests would like more characters to appear on this event, well, each additional character will have a charge of $98 for 20 minutes. Now for weddings, well, maybe there will be a wedding with lots of children and they would like to have a character appearing in their wedding event, maybe in their wedding cocktail or at dinner to entertain the children. Well, this will be available as well for an additional charge of $145 for a 20-minute character appearance. And each additional character for 20 minutes will have a charge of $98 additionally to the $145. Private sliming, well, this is something very popular, very Nickelodeon. For those who don't know what sliming is, well, do you see that green viscous thing that is on the screen right now? Well, that's what the slime is. So it's this viscous green liquid, and the sliming events for Nickelodeon feature a guest being bathed with this liquid. So they do a whole event around it, and the private sliming will be available for a charge of $175. This is for one guest, and if they want to do it in group, each additional guest has an additional charge of $25. So this is a really fun and neat event that we'll have available at all Azul hotels too. And of course, we couldn't miss adding great Nickelodeon options at Baza Spa. You know, we already have kids options at Baza Spa. our little princesses go crazy with the Perfectly Pink spa. Well, now we'll have additional options with Nickelodeon to enhance even more the kids' experience at Vasa's spa, including nail painting and decals with, for example, this one that you can see on this picture, SpongeBob faces, and of course we'll also have like slime facials, and this will help us to attract more little boys. Like right now the girls are going crazy and love our spa, but maybe the little boys are not so crazy about the Perfectly Pink spa option. Well, now with Nickelodeon they will be able to come and enjoy orange hair painting as well as slime mohawks and different great fun choices by Nick. So this will also increase the sales of the spa with the Nickelodeon options. So all of this and much more to come with Nickelodeon. We have our team in Miami is working really hard on finalizing more details, the stories, the decorations and the branding all over the properties with the Nick characters. So we'll have this great new program ready for launch on July 1st, 2015. Now at Azul Center in Mexico, we're going through some remodeling works at the motor lobby. This construction work features the essential maintenance to the ramp at the motor lobby that will take place until March 7th, until the end of this week. And while due to the construction in progress, one side of the main access has been closed, and once completed, the work on the other side will begin and we'll have the other side closed. We're also remodeling a Spoon restaurant. On the first week of March until the end of this week, we'll have the air conditioning system replaced. We have ceiling replaced as well as some general maintenance work, and the restaurant will be closed for approximately 10 days. In the meantime, we have Zócalo and Sabas restaurants pitching in for lunch as well as breakfast, and the appropriate adjustments to staff have been made in the property so our guests can enjoy a wonderful gourmet inclusive experience and in the other restaurants of the property. Now at Azul 5's Hotel, you know, we have our brand new Thai and sushi bar restaurants at the Gourmet Plaza. So Suki is going to be replaced at the Beach Club area with a Meso Tapas restaurant. As from February 21st, we have included this new dining option that offers tapas-inspired dishes in the creative history of Mesoamerican culture and Mesoamerican cuisine. So this is a brand new addition to the dining options at Azul 5's Hotel, now replacing Suki Restaurant. We've also started already with the construction of new villas 17 and 18 of the new Essence section. So this will be two brand new villas similar to the ones you already saw on the opening in December, villas 15 and 16. Both new villas will be featuring 4 stories high and an additional 64 new suites that will open to public by the end of the year on December 2015. Now we also have a brand new beach wedding gazebo that is already under construction. This gazebo will be located in our new stretch of the beach, and this platform will be used to welcome the wedding groups for the ceremony, and in the future it will be used to host wedding cocktails and dinners, and the new wedding gazebo will be fully functional as from March 15th. Now, as you know, Hidden Beach Resort just joined recently our gourmet inclusive portfolio. It's now a gourmet inclusive au natural resort, and as part of the gourmet inclusive portfolio, well, it's also improving and changing its look and feel, starting with the brand new logo. So this is a whole new logo, whole new look and feel that is highlighting the luxury for our naturalist market with Hidden Beach Resort. Now at Generations Resort, Generations Riviera Maya by Karisma has a great new program. This great news are already happening and already available at the property. We have created the brand new Celebrations at Generations Riviera Maya program. These are special guest star series in which we will cultivate brand awareness, evoke buzz, generate media impressions and bookings through the strategic use of special guest star appearances, as well as interactive guest experiences and marketing initiatives across all channels. In January, we had Joey Fatone from the boys band NSYNC. He was here to celebrate his birthday. And we also have the Swan Brothers from The Boys. So Generations Riviera Maya is really the place to be to celebrate your birthday as a start. And you never know who may show up while you are celebrating your own birthday. So we're taking advantage of it and of all the different stars that are coming to celebrate their birthdays in our properties. And we're inviting 2 special guest stars each month from popular TV shows, emerging musicians, authors, sports figures, and pop culture celebrities to celebrate their birthday at Generations Riviera Maya. And this invitation is from Thursday to Tuesday to maximize the guest exposure. So in this way, we can include as part of the VIP passes an experience with the guest stars that we have at Generations Riviera Maya. So they get to know them, like we do in the culinary series now, for example. They get to know the different stars, and even, for example, if it's a sport figure, maybe play tennis with him, or if it's a musician, maybe listen to the musician play some music. So these great experiences are now going to be part of the celebrations programs at Generations Riviera Maya. And this will create a great brand awareness. And talking about which, well, we're very excited to announce that the Karisma media exposure is growing bigger and bigger every single day. The latest marketing initiative that we had includes Generations Riviera Maya exclusive presence in renowned magazines in the Northeast marketed in New York, such as Condé Nast Traveler, Bon Appetit, Vanity Fair, Travel and Leisure, and Food and Wine. So we'll continue to create brand awareness and to promote all of our properties in this way. So I just want to congratulate the great marketing team that we have in Miami for all their efforts and everything that they're doing to increase this media exposure. We also have some changes to our great program, the Bride's Dress Rehearsal. As you may be aware, already as from December last year, we were fully booked up to half year of 2015 for the Bride's Dress Rehearsal dates. So in an effort to accommodate the ever-growing requests for the Bride's Dress Rehearsal events, we have added some additional dates and made some tweaks and changes. So these dates added will be Sunday to Wednesdays to accommodate as per our occupancy and operationally, with the Bride's Dress Rehearsal date taking place on Tuesdays, and the Bride's Dress Rehearsal Thursday to Sunday events that had no confirmed reservations have been canceled. So for example, now for March, we were completely sold out for the Thursday to Sunday dates, so we have added from March 22nd to the 25th, Sunday to Wednesday events. Same for April, same for June, same for July. However, July we didn't have anyone booked for the Thursday to Sunday, so we have canceled the Thursday to Sunday dates. In August, we only have Thursday to Sunday dates from the 20th to the 23rd. And in September, we have canceled the Thursday to Sunday dates, and we have added new Sunday to Thursday events. So there's 2 Sunday to Thursday dates in September and 2 Sunday to Thursday dates in October, canceling the Thursday to Sunday date. Why is that? Well, in November we will have no Bride's Dress Rehearsal as per the high occupancy and wedding operation. So the last Bride's Dress Rehearsal date for the year will be October the 25th and to the 28th, Sunday to Thursday event. and the December dates have been canceled. So these are the changes on the bride dress rehearsal dates. We are also working on improving the operational side of the procedures and transportation and automating the reservation system. So there's more news to come on bride dress rehearsal procedures next. And that's all for today's presentation. Thank you so much for joining. I'll be answering now all of your questions. So please, if you have any questions, type them on the chat box or the question box at the bottom of the GoToWebinar control panel.